The Good Buddies Anime Podcast is hosted by two rowdy, foul-mouthed American cowboys. Listener discretion is advised.
Hey, Good Buddies, what's up, and welcome to the Good Buddies Anime Show. It's been a long damn time. I am your good buddy, Roger.
And I'm your good buddy, Brandon. It has been a minute, dude.
Yeah, man.
It's been busy. You had a con?
Oh, yeah. Well, I had like a little mini vacation that I was forced to take.
Jesus. Yeah.
Yep. Then I had the con. Then I moved to free comic book day. It's been a very busy 3 weeks. And you know, I'm just glad to be back here on the 5th anniversary of the airing of our episode with Calvin.
Damn, you really looked it up.
Yep, this is the 5th anniversary of Calvin striking.
Okay, well,
trying to snake Pliskin down on Brandon. Now his eyes are jetting around the room.
Yeah,
darting.
I'm actually looking up. Like I remember.
It's okay, dude. No roaches get past Boji.
So we definitely, for y'all, anyone who's not aware, we used to do much longer episodes where we broke down entire series episode by episode because we didn't know what we were doing and it was a lot. During the Violet Evergarden series, I wouldn't recommend listening to these, but during that one, we were accosted and attacked by a roach. We started that episode by saying we're on Roach Watch because we lost track of them, and during the episode...
Yeah, I think it was, what was it, Roach Watch 20, was it Roach Watch 2018, is that what we said?
Something like that.
Yeah.
And like during the episode, as I'm
Fucking
describing
wild.
a moment between fucking the Major and his brother and Violet or something, I look up and that motherfucker is crawling across the ceiling straight toward us, and I just freak out.
It was big too.
We had to cut it out. The audio still might be on the Facebook page.
Yeah, I think so.
It's called the Calvin Cron. That's a fun one.
Yeah.
But yes, we were attacked by a roach, and then we killed it, and then it came back from the grave, and then we killed it again.
Yep. So
now that we've had this amazing little trip down memory lane, Roger, what are we talking about this week?
we're talking about some sequel seasons from the spring 2023 anime season. The ones that we are watching.
We sure are, bud.
And boy, there are a fucking lot of sequel seasons.
There's a lot. I've got a list here. Now, I'm going to say right now, the list I have, first of all, I'm going to name a bunch of stuff we're not going to talk about because we're just not watching them or we didn't watch the original series or whatever. And then there's a few that are like kind of either spin-offs or something. Not sure. We'll get to that. But so here's, according to Wikipedia's 2023 in anime, here are what we have listed as season 2s and sequel series. Mix, season 2. Not watching that. I think it's a baseball thing. Looks fun. Eden Zero. Don't know what that is. Sorry, y'all. I know some of y'all.
That was on Netflix.
Yeah, I know some of y'all are like, oh man, I definitely watched that and I love that show. Brandon, haven't you watched that? Sorry, y'all.
I think that was from maybe the 7 Deadly Sins person, or maybe Ray Zero. I don't know, something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Eden Zero, so it's got a zero in it.
Yeah.
In Another World with My Smartphone. Haven't watched that one. Tokyo Mew Mew New. That one was like, what, a year ago, I think? And it was pretty popular. People like it. Never watched it. Sorry, y'all. Tony Kawa, Over the Moon for You. We watched a little bit of that.
Yeah, I
one.
watched a little of this.
That was where you learned about Truck Coon and how he always shows up. that motherfucker got ran over.
Yeah.
Kuma Bear Punch. That was one I watched a little bit of the first season and didn't finish it.
I remember you said you liked the Kuma Bear.
It was cute. It was cute. It was kind of like one note for me. I don't know. Maybe I should give it another shot, but whatever. Konosuba, An Explosion in This Wonderful World. That one, I believe, is actually a spin-off. It's based on a spin-off manga anyway. So there you go. It's Konosuba. Yeah. People love Konosuba. The Idolmaster Cinderella Girls U149, I believe, is also a spin-off of the Idolmaster series. But we've got 6 other series that if you didn't hear me mention them there, we're about to talk about them, baby.
We're about to break it down.
Let's start. So I know I've watched a little bit of all these. Roger, I know you've watched some of them.
Yeah, man, I've managed to squeeze in some anime when I had the chance over these very busy fucking weeks.
Yeah, man. Well, hey.
Yeah.
We're going to make it, buddy. We're going to be all right.
Yeah, it's going to be okay.
But let's talk about one that you got me into, and I don't believe you watched any of it yet.
Yeah.
The Ancient Magus' Bride Season 2.
Now, The reason I haven't watched any is because there's all those things in the middle.
There's a little OVA, 3-episode OVA.
Brandon said he did look it up and that it isn't necessary to watch.
It's apparently non-canonical to the manga, but since it's like part of the anime, then maybe something will come back from that. I watched the first episode of it a while back and did not finish it. Whoops, sorry. I'm always watching a bunch of shit, so I didn't have time. Whoops. But I am watching Straight Up Season 2, and you know what? It's pretty freaking fun. It's a little slow, I'll say. Chise is now attending the Alchemist College, though as a mage, her curriculum varies slightly from the norm. Lots of new characters to keep up with. It's a little slow. I'm still interested. I'm into it. All the little cute fairies in Hildefolk are back, so you're gonna see like a cute little salamander guy and a little fairy girl and that kind of stuff. Super cute. There's talking cats. I know you love cats.
And Ancient Magus Bride, at least the first season got very heavy. So I would imagine this one probably gets pretty heavy too. And it's much like Vinland Saga. It's slow until it's not.
Yes, it's definitely. Oh Jesus, we'll talk about it. But it's been pretty chill so far. There's one thing that has me a little schemy, and that's so most of the new students are pretty interesting. Elias is a professor of magic. There is one green-haired dude who always wears these headphones, and he seems like really easily upset and nervous. And I'm like, this feels like it's like autism coded. I don't know if like that's gonna be a thing or not, but I'm kind of I don't know. They do a thing where like at the end of an episode, like as a cliffhanger. Wow. They do as a cliffhanger of one episode, like kind of just hard zoom on him, and he's like kind of like freaking out and like looking a little unhinged, and I'm like, is this guy gonna be a villain? That's kind of weird. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'm into the show right now. I am enjoying it. It's Ancient Magus Bride. If you watched it, then you know what's up, man. It's a good time.
Yeah. I'm actually now I'm more excited. I don't know. Maybe I'll still watch it.
There's like a worm lady with big titties.
Ooh.
She's actually more of a caterpillar lady, but
ooh.
She's got 4 arms.
I'm gonna be a beautiful butterfly.
You're my beautiful butterfly. Anyway, yeah, man. Ancient Magus Bride. I'm into it. Let's talk about one I know you've watched a little bit of at least. Dr. Stone New World.
I did watch the Ryusei episode. Which
I did not watch that.
Which was an hour long. So
yeah, it was an hour long.
That was part of it. I was like, damn, this is daunting.
Yeah.
A whole fucking hour.
So that actually came out like last year before that?
Yeah.
I don't remember. A little while ago.
Yeah. I think it came out a year after
the last season.
Yep.
That sounds right.
Because I don't think it's been out for a full year yet.
That sounds right.
Yeah, I don't know. So Ryusei was okay. It had its moments, but it had a lot of moments that were grating on me. But the season 3 proper has been pretty good.
Yeah,
I've enjoyed it. It's a little slow, but
yeah,
I think things are gonna kick up into higher gear. You're seeing more inventions. A few more people are revived.
Sure. The whole thing with this one is that they're striking out to try and go across the world. I think they said to South America. So to try and figure out where the petrification beam came from or whatever, because they seem to come from that direction. And so they got Ryusei, something like that.
Yeah, Ryusei.
Yeah, he was like a billionaire playboy teenager.
Yeah.
Who was like super rich and sailed around the world.
There is one moment where there are a bunch of what looked like to be adult women laying around him as a child.
Yes, I do remember.
Oh.
Ain't no kids these days. They're getting luckier and lucky.
Yeah.
Fuck
you know
dude.
What? You know what? They really are.
Fuck you, dude. But yeah, so they revived that guy. He's gonna help him build a ship or navigate a ship because he knows a lot about sailing, etc., etc. And then they gotta they're also getting food that's gonna last for this long journey.
They invented they didn't invent, but they found wheat.
Yeah, they found wheat. They're searching
which is actually kind of shocking they hadn't done already.
Yeah, they're trying to find an oil field so they have a fuel source, etc., etc. Mostly, it just seems to be staying the course with the old shonen stuff. Hopefully, I'm hoping honestly, I'm kind of mid on it. I'm kind of meh.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that once we actually get going to the new world and get to the new world, that it's gonna get bonkers.
Yeah, I think it will. Actually, I've seen some things ahead in the manga, flipping through when we get new issues.
My boy done spoiled himself.
Not much, just a couple of frames and pages here, and holy shit, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah. So all in all, it's not bad. It's a little stale, I would say, like that fucking bread they made the first time.
Yeah.
But it's not bad.
Yeah. Overall, yeah. I think that's the biggest thing is the first couple of seasons. Well, the second season is kind of balls to the wall right from the beginning.
Yeah, it gets going. Yeah,
it's shorter, so that it's really compressed. It's very good. But the first season had, its moments and its down moments, but I felt like there was a lot of really good novel comedy in the first season.
Sure.
And I think that novelty is worn a little bit. So
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But the show has introduced some other cool characters. I talked about the gender fluid
Butler. Yeah.
Butler. Yeah.
They are cool.
I love them.
They're rad. I do love that Butler. That's a good time. But yeah, I'm into it. I'm gonna keep watching it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. I'll keep going. I'm not done with it.
Yeah, man. Next, let's go to one.
I am very curious to who the villain is gonna be though coming up.
Hold on. I don't know. Let's talk about one that I know you haven't watched any of. Mobile Suit Gundam: The Witch from Mercury.
I really need to watch this shit.
Man, I like it. I will say the only thing that's kind of lost me on this one is there are a lot of characters in this show.
I swear to God, if you say the big robots.
No, there's a lot of characters in this show, and like honestly, it's kind of hard for me to keep track of them all. Like a lot of them are like anime girls that look similar enough that I'm confused on which one is which after a little while, and like there's all this intrigue and like who's on whose side, and I'm like, I'm a little lost here, but mostly I just love this fucking show. The show's first season ended up running into this year, which is why it didn't make my end of the year list, but baby, it is fire. This season continues with what the first one started. Basically, it starts as like, kind of a war games thing, a little bit of political
war games.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. A little bit of political / economic intrigue and whatnot. The students at this Gundam school use these giant robots to like squash beefs and duel and whatnot, but they never seem to acknowledge that these are instruments of war. They are weapons that kill until war finds them and the killing starts. And then it gets pretty fucking serious pretty fucking fast. Yeah, I really do enjoy this show. This last episode that has aired, and maybe a new one's dropped by now, the last one I saw, Roger, I'll just tell you, it has a turn that would make Don Callis' screwdriver blush. Ooh, baby. Like real betrayal.
Big heel turn, huh?
Big old heel turn. So
did you see it coming?
They kind of let you know what's up,
okay.
But it's one of those things where like you have your main character, your shonen main character. No matter what comes against them, they don't lose until.
Yeah.
It's pretty heavy, but I do enjoy this show. I like it a lot. I'm really looking forward to more. Yeah, Witch from Mercury kind of whips ass. Here's another one I know we both seen a little bit of. Ranking of Kings: The Treasure Chest of Courage.
Yeah, I've only watched the first episode of this.
Oh, the first one?
With Cat, because that's a Cat anime.
Okay, is the dub dropping or what?
Yes, it was a dub.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm caught up on the subtitle of this one. Me and Haley are watching it together. The show's very cute. It's still very cute.
The first episode was so cute, man. It almost brought a tear to my eye.
Aww.
With that stupid little gooey ass looking girl with one shoe on or whatever.
Yeah.
And Boji just wanted to help so bad.
She's like, he didn't want to move. He didn't want to do it. So here's the thing. This one's less like a new season, more like all the filler episodes and side stories. That we missed out on. In season 1, still has great art style, still has those great characters, and now you're getting a lot closer look at like where they came from and their motivations and stuff. No big spoilers for you because you've only watched the first one, but we get deeper insight into Oaken and how he ended up like that.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we get to see where Hilling got her knight friends from, when she came to retake the kingdom, that kind of thing. It's a lot of fun. It's real actiony. There is like a couple moments in here that I was like, damn, this is like damn near like fight of the freaking season. Like, this is good stuff. But most of that stuff is kept pretty short. It's mostly about like the backstory and character development. But the actiony bits, they bring the action. Dude.
Yeah.
It's in there.
Yeah, I very quickly was, I turned on the first episode and then I looked to see what, I was like, oh, this is interstitial stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was very quickly disappointed. But by the end of the episode, I was very quickly happy again.
Yeah,
because it's good. I can't wait to watch more of it. It's fucking Ranking of Kings, and honestly, there was, if I could say anything about Ranking of Kings, is sometimes it moves so goddamn fast.
Yep. Yeah, that was the thing I said, is the like stuff just kind of happens.
Yeah.
And for me, I actually was into that because it was like, I think what I said was the show doesn't treat you like an idiot. Like, okay, this thing happened, here's a character, doesn't really matter where they came from or how it happened. What matters is what's happening now. And you just roll with it, and it still worked.
Yeah.
But now we're getting to see who is this, where'd they come from, how do you know that person, et cetera, et cetera.
So what I would really like to see is to get, like a nice Blu-ray set, director's cut set.
That's like they're all in there.
Everything timelined in there.
That'd be pretty sick. Yeah. I'd watch the fuck out of that. Yeah, man. Reign Kings, the treasure chest of courage.
It's cute.
It's back. It's
cute. Boji's back. I gave that name to a cat that does not reflect the Boji at all, but nonetheless,
it's back, baby.
Yeah, it's back. I love it.
All right, I got another brand.
And I do like that cat.
Yeah, you do. The goofy ass cat.
Yeah, she's wild, man.
Looks like the cat from Way of the House Husband. He says.
Yeah,
does a little bit of that big round face.
She got that. She got the stupid cat says the ball sack face.
The ball sack face.
That's what she says about poor Boji's, is she's got a ball sack face.
I don't know about that.
She's got like those two very round cheeks.
Those big kitty cheeks, yeah.
Yep, and her chin is a little behind and smaller, so those
cheeks really stick out.
Stick out, man.
Okay, I can see that. Kitty.
Yeah.
Little kitty. All right, we're back to another Brandon series that I know Roger hasn't watched and probably never will, and that's okay. My favorite anime original series is back, baby. It's Birdie Wing, Golf Girls Story. So this one, I've got season 2 ? Because I swear to God, when I looked it up before on Wikipedia, it said like second core. And on Crunchyroll, it's like season 1, and it just adds on to that.
Yeah, but Crunchyroll's kind of a mess, dude.
But then the graphic and now Wikipedia both say season 2. So I guess it is season 2.
Okay.
I don't know. Whatever.
Are you watching Crunchyroll on your PS5?
Yes, and sometimes on the phone.
Shoo-wee,
yeah, it'd be fucking up. It's fucking up. I know. But yes, it's my favorite anime original series. Eve has returned. She's still announcing her special golf swings like she's the goddamn Shonen Pro tag. Her fucking, I don't remember what it's actually called, but I'm going to say shocking blue bullet, but it's not shocking, that's Scried. It is a blue bullet, she's got a red bullet, she's got a purple bullet, she's got all these bullets, she's got a rainbow shot now, spoiler alert. It's not just an absurdist sports anime featuring an amnesiac ace who is entangled with the mafia and a prestigious pro golf school. Now, we're adding in some family drama when Eve, minor spoiler alert, regains her memories mid-tournament, mid-swing, and realizes her parentage puts her a lot closer to her rival / potential love interest than anyone might have thought. Oh no. Additional spoiler, assuming what we've seen is correct, no chromo. Okay. No chromo.
But that's okay.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. And the show's dumb as hell, and I still love it. And the Snake Lady Viper showed back up, and it's great. And she found out who her family is, and it turns out they're also a big golf / mafia family. It doesn't make a lick of fucking sense, and it shouldn't, because it's anime original, and baby, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for the weird shit. I love the weird shit. You know me, I love sad shit and weird shit. And this has got a little bit of both, but it's mostly weird shit, because she plays golf like she's fucking Goku, saying Kamehameha and then smacking the shit out of the ball. It's real dumb, and I love Birdie Wing Golf Girl Story. I'm so glad it's back, and I hope it goes on forever. It's the best thing. It's just great. It's real dumb. And now to the next thing, perhaps, gotta be the most anticipated sequel series of the season. I don't know how far into it you are.
I am 3 episodes, maybe 4 episodes in.
Okay. Well, baby, it's back. Demon Slayer, the Swordsmith Villiage.
How many episodes are you in? Are you current?
I believe I'm current on this one.
Okay, I'm in the episode where the demons are attacking.
Yeah, they have attacked. So did they just start attacking? Because there's another episode where they continue the fighting stuff.
I don't know if they just started attacking, but they bust through or whatever. The other Hashira or whatever, I can't remember his name. I remember him doubling back to go get that kid.
Okay, so I think there's
because that kid, that Hashira is very,
yeah, he's very no nonsense, what's most important here, and against what would be his better judgment, he goes and saves the kid because the kid's not that important, but it's the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I believe you are one back then, because I know there's another episode after that where he comes face to face with another demon.
Okay.
Yeah. But yes, Demon Slayer's just fucking fun, right?
Yeah, it's
just
good.
fun as hell, right?
And now now I get why everybody loves that Love Hashira.
Yeah.
She boobing out, man. I cannot keep her figures on the shelf.
Yeah, I believe it. No, so I'm not big on the fucking fan service and the moi moi cute shit, really. But I do like her because, one, I can see the appeal. I get it, why people would be like, oh yeah, hot. But I love her because she's like, oh, I hope one day I'll fall in love. Why doesn't anyone love me? And it's like, bitch, everyone loves you. What are you talking about? Like, literally, the freaking show is like fully clueless, doesn't understand why she's so popular with everyone.
Yeah.
It's great. She's hilarious. But yes, just like previous seasons, the Swordsmith Village arc begins with our main crew recovering from a near fatal battle. The cute characters are being cute, the funny characters are being funny, and main boy Tanjiro gets split off from his buddies, Zenetsu and Inosuke, and ends up in the Swordsmith Village with a couple of Hashira we saw before, that being the quiet jerk one and the Dayglow cute one. The Mist Hashira and the Love Hashira, I don't actually remember the names, sorry.
Yeah.
I lose my anime card, that's fine. It does go from cute and funny to action-packed and gory real quick, but I would say it manages to do it without breaking my neck. Just some of the characters' necks. Doesn't break my neck.
We got Gun Demon Boy or whatever too in there.
Yeah.
Which my niece spoiled that shit for me.
Yeah, so that's the thing is like so did you see the end of the episode where
I guess we're spoiling it for everybody else that hasn't watched it.
Well, okay, so
you're in here.
They don't straight up say.
Yeah, you're in here watching or listening to us talk about sequel seasons.
Okay, so there is a dude. He's got a gun, and at the end of the most recent episode, I guess spoiler, he like turns around and he's looking crazy, but they haven't said straight up what his deal is. I would have guessed.
Camry came over here and she started flapping her gums immediately.
Oh no,
she just could not keep that little 12 or 13-year-old mouth shut. Like,
damn kids.
Like, come on, Cam. Come on.
You're spoiling it.
We just watched one episode, and then, because I and her mother have bought her most of the manga.
Oh, no,
so
you
she's
fool.
already, she's like, oh, yeah, and he's really cool because he turns into a demon.
Yeah, he does. So I definitely, had my suspicions already, because there's a bit where, Tanjiro finds one of his teeth.
It was the truth. That's why she told me. Yeah. She decided to explain that to me right then and there.
He finds his tooth. He tries to give it back, and the dude's like, "What do you mean? No, you're mistaken." Because he's got all his teeth. It's like, oh, they grew back. This guy, something's up with this guy. He's a shark boy. Cool, got it.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Tanjiro still had it. He's like, "You kept that?"
Yeah. Dog, this show's so fucking cute when he meets the elder of the village, and the elder's like, he's like, "Oh, such a good boy. Would you like some candies?" Yeah. It's fucking adorable. When he's sitting there with Nezuko and her and the Mist guy are just tilting their heads at each other, in perfect sync. This shit's fucking adorable.
Yeah, the show is good, man.
I will point that. So Haley, I was watching it with Haley. She hasn't seen all of it. She's seen a little bit, and she's looking at it. And they were walking with the Love Hashira or whatever her name is, and she goes, "Why is she so little?" And I was like, "Oh, she can change size." Oh, yeah. So it's a whole thing where see, it's the perfect anime girl. Yeah. Because she can be tiny and cute and must protect.
So moe, dude.
But then when it's time to fight, she turns into adult form and she grows titties. So you can be like, oh, yeah. So that's literally what she's there for. Hey, man, it works. I'm not saying it doesn't work.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you got to be aware of what you watch. You know what it is, bitch.
Yeah. It is, yeah. I mean, I've talked to Olivia about that several times at work. I'm like, and I was like, so get this. So Nezuko, she's seen the first episode of Demon Slayer, but she's like my wife. She's like, just tell me. Just tell me.
Yeah.
And because I had mentioned something, I was like, there's something a little strange with Nezuko or whatever that happens. It's kind of questionable, but overall it's all right.
Yeah.
And she's like, just tell me.
Yeah.
So so she's, just fighting or whatever. She has her little form, and then all of a sudden she hulks up and she just boobs the fuck out. She grows into, a full adult with gigantic breasts. Yeah. And Olivia's like, what?
And bras didn't exist back then.
Yeah. And then we have a figure look at this figure right here.
You see these little viney tattoos on her? This is great, right? Jesus Christ. Hey, I guess they got to throw in a little bit. But yeah, that's the series, the sequel series we're watching.
Yeah.
I'm watching a couple extras, but it's pretty good. It's good stuff this season.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it quite a bit.
Of what you've seen so far, the little bit you've seen of each one, what are you most into right now off the bat, and what are you most looking forward to from what you haven't watched?
I'm probably most looking forward to seeing where Dr. Stone goes.
Okay.
Even though I know that Demon Slayer probably will end up being, like, okay, yeah, this is the coolest shit. But,
yeah,
Ranking of Kings is the sleeper too. And then there's obviously Ancient Majesty's Bride, which is, I love the first season so much that, I got you to watch it. And then
I fell in love. It's great.
I never expected to even get a second season. So,
yeah, man.
Here we are. It could go any number of fucking ways, dude.
I would say for me, I'm looking forward to where Witch from Mercury goes. If I could like watch one episode, like the next episode of any of these right now, I probably would go with Demon Slayer because it's like mid action right now, man. That show when it starts, it don't stop.
Yeah. And I will say, like I like all these shows, but I don't suspect that any of them will take over my sequel season of the year spot. So
well, there you go.
Yeah.
So that about does it. For the main bit of the show, Roger, I have a question that brings me embarrassed on myself to answer.
Yeah.
Well, what have you been watching?
Dude, I watched that. Was that Heaven's Delusion?
Heavenly Delusion. I spelled it wrong on a thing. You don't have to remind me.
Yeah, it's like Tengo, no, something like that on the. Yeah. I watched the first 3 episodes of that.
I'm only 2 in, so
that show is fucking wild and awesome.
Dog, that second episode, like I literally screamed at the TV when like, okay, minor spoilers. There's a big monster and there's a lady.
Yeah,
like, trying.
Dude, it's so fucking awesome, dude.
Fuck me, man. That show moves so fast, and like that shit happens. I was just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa. Fuck,
yeah,
man.
I can't wait for more of that shit to happen.
Yeah, Heavenly Delusion's fucking bonkers, dog. But it never lets you forget that you're dealing with human beings, because like, right after that, homie, like a horrible thing happens, and homie's like, all right, did you see how it attacked? Blah blah blah. And dude's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And he turns her, and she's just like crying. Yeah, because like, no, I know, we gotta live, motherfucker.
Yeah,
like. It's the fucking post-apocalypse. We gotta do what it takes to survive. God damn it!
Yeah.
Like, fuck, man. It's really good.
And we got the weird kids in white too. Like,
I don't know, some of them are making out. Whoa.
Yeah, I totally don't know. I don't know what's fully going on there. It feels almost like the like Darling the Franks almost.
I didn't watch that.
That's kind of similar with those kids or whatever. Okay. But or maybe almost Promised Neverland-esque. I don't know, dude. There could be anything weird going on and up in that shit, dude. I say if you ever see a group of people and they're all wearing white, there's something not right.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Fuck you, dude. I will also say
that is a cult.
Whoa. There was a moment in there where like, I'll just say this. So there's this show has a teensy bit of fan service in that first episode. And then, I mean, once you learn more about that character, it makes a little more sense, but it's like, okay. But then the second episode has what appears to be like a straight up creep shot. Like someone was like, there's a bit where like one of the kids in white is like on his iPad or something and someone sends him a picture. Do you know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I was like, all right. I mean, so it's the kind of stuff that I guess would happen at school, but still like a little uncomfortable.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely think that's kind of where the Darling and the Frank stuff comes in. Like, I think there's like some underlying, like, sexual, not deviation really, but it's teenagers and young teens being kind of young teens, getting interested in each other, and some kids move faster than other kids.
And okay, they also seem shockingly unsupervised. Like we see some adults, but they're never around.
It's a cult, dude. Or their food.
Oh no.
Yeah, something fucking. These old people that you do see, they're taking their brains, man. It's a get out situation.
Oh no, it could be anything. It could be anything.
Or the weird alien things have harvested inside of those people. I don't know, man. This show is fucking awesome, dude.
This show's rad. Yeah, I like it a lot.
There's a big twist that you haven't got to yet, but I think you might already know what it is. So.
I got a taste of it because at the end of that second episode, Homegirl says the thing. Mm-hmm. I won't spoil here. But yeah, I did have part of the show spoiled for me. Yes.
Yeah.
One little part of the show,
Which is real interesting how they will handle that. But.
Yeah, well, so I'm looking forward to seeing what that's up with. What's up with that?
Yeah,
I
but
said that back.
interesting choice. So I am very curious.
It's pretty wild. Yeah,
Yeah.
heavily delusion some shit, dude.
Yeah, that show is fucking awesome. What
Anything
else did I watch?
You caught up on Vinland Saga?
No, I am 2 episodes behind.
Oh,
So yeah, I know, dude. Thorfinn is about to fight Snake.
oh fuck.
Thorfinn has his dick beaters up.
Oh fuck.
They got what's his name? Gar. Damn it,
Oh
what is
baby,
it?
you ain't seen shit.
What the hell is his name?
Fucking Gorm, I don't know. Son of
something
Bartho, I
Gar-
don't know. Some shit.
Garsgard, I don't know.
Some shit. I don't remember. Fuck, dude.
They got him in the wagon or whatever. The old man is helping him out.
Yes.
So I know that some shit is about to go down big time.
That you don't even know. I'm not gonna spoil nothing here. I will say that there is a character who previously we were like, he seems all right, who fucking flips, and you're gonna see some shit. You're gonna see some shit. Maybe not this next episode. Is like honestly, it's a little actiony, and then it's really beautiful and sad, and I loved it. And then the next episode after that, everything you want to happen starts happening in the worst way possible. So look forward to it, buddy.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, man.
Oh shit,
that plot
dude.
is thick, dude. I fucking love it.
Ooh, baby.
I fucking love it.
Oh baby. Yeah, that ooh baby.
Yeah.
Anything?
Let's see. What else has been happening? What other anime has been going on that?
Oh man.
I can't think of anything, dude. So you start talking. And I'll let you
I'm
know.
just gonna talk about stuff. Okay, so stuff I'm still watching from this season. Vinland Saga, obviously. Wrote a little something about that. Baby, it gets brutal. It's still the best thing with a 24-minute runtime, is what I wrote down. It's so fucking good.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to overtake that.
Yeah,
the only thing that I can even imagine taking a sequel season off of the list from Vinland is maybe if Jujutsu Kaisen is this year, and I don't know that it is. So.
It should be, I believe. I think it's July.
Okay.
I believe.
Well, we'll see how that goes.
Ooh, baby. I'm still watching my love story with Yamada-kun at level 999. Still watching it, still cute. I will point out that I originally said I was all like, oh man, it's a rom-com with college students. Isn't that great? Yeah, rad. Turns out the boy Yamada is third year high school, so equivalent to a senior. He's still in high school. Okay. Fine. Fine. Yeah.
Is he at least an ancient deity or?
No. Anyway, the show's mostly just cute shit with them becoming friends rather than getting all licky style right off the bat. Yamada's still emotionally stunted and more focused on games. Akane is still,
But them kids do get luckier and luckier, man.
Just shut up, dude. Akane is still a little bit ditzy but super sweet. And they meet they meet a bunch of folks from their like guild in this game they're playing, and they're all like fun and funny in their own ways. There's like my favorite character right now is, I forget his name, but he is a strawberry farmer, and like it's a bunch of teens that play this game together.
Gardar.
And then this grown ass man. This is a grown ass man.
But it is that guy's name.
Okay, Gardar, yes.
Yeah.
So you got a bunch of teens playing this game together, and then just a man. He's like kind of a short, bald, like super nice old man. He's like, oh yeah, I work at the strawberry farm. You want to go do a raid together on the game? It's like, fuck, dude, this guy kicks ass. I love him. He's super cute. I will say that episode 5, I believe it was, slight warning, gets a little dark. There's like a straight up stalker type guy in that one, but then it gets resolved and mostly laughed off by the end of the episode, so it ends up being kind of chill, but it's still a little like, I'm saying it's got some rough edges, but I'm still in, is what I'm saying. It's cute enough. I'm still watching Yuri Is My Job. That one had my cringe alarms going off for the first couple of episodes, but the intrigue of watching this main girl who is like 3 lies deep in her life, trying to navigate this new job while her coworker just despises her, it kept me going. In episode 4, we finally get like the truth of the situation, like why all that's happening, and I'm in. I'm super in. It's surprisingly easy to follow considering the many faces these characters are putting on, but it's super cute. 2 more to go through. Oshi no Ko. I'm still going to try not to spoil anything in this one.
Yeah, I might not be able to wait for the dub if they still haven't announced when it is. I mean, that's what I was waiting on, because I was like, well, I'll just eat something and watch it when that dub hits.
You could. I mean, if you
that
can,
was
if
my
you,
goal.
If
but
you can spare you like 90 minutes, man. I don't even think it's in 90 minutes. It's like maybe 75, 80, something like that. But if you can spare it, man, sit down and watch that first episode, because it is a straight up movie. So previously, this is my tippitiest, toppitiest, and it's still in that tier. Might have something else I like a little better than this one now, but still very good. The thing about this show is that the first episode, as I said before, it is a movie, and the entire time the movie's telling you this is what it is, this is it, this is what it is, here's the show. And then the last 15 or so minutes, it just gut punches you and says, now it's this kind of show. And again, I don't want to spoil anything. I'm really trying not to, but honestly, like, Google Oshinoko and look at the first like 5 or 10 image results. You don't know what this show is based on that. You just fucking don't. Mm-hmm. You have no idea. That said, the following episodes managed to maintain a lot of that charm and humor. It's just enveloped in this other thing that I am still not talking about. This like thing that's happening in the background the whole time. So yeah, the magic trick, quote unquote, that that first episode pulls off, I really think it was really well done. Things are different now in the following episodes. Not bad, but different. And not, better, not worse, just different. It is a slightly different show. But man, I really did enjoy it. It's still like one of my favorite things going this season. But there's one show I like a little bit better than that currently. Things can always change. And that show is Skip and Loafer, because it's so fucking cute. Skip and Loafer is just great. That's it. It's a rom-com, but it's less about smooching and more about making friends. I really don't know how to describe this fucking show other than it just feels good to watch.
Sort of like a Haran-san.
So really, the way I put it is, it reminds me a lot of Horimiya.
Okay.
In that, with that show,
damn, I like Horimiya.
We had the romance figured out like 3-4 episodes in, basically, and then you just get to see them live and watch them and their friends and stuff. Whereas this show introduces this classroom, this cast of characters. You got the new girl from the small town, and she's like trying to make friends and be cool, and just accidentally...
Is she Skip or Loafer?
She's Skip.
Okay.
And she accidentally just brings everyone together, because you have all these, like, here's the super pretty girl who, like, everyone knows is so pretty. And here's, like, the nerd girl who's a little antisocial. And she makes friends with both of them, and then they, like, have a conflict where, like, the antisocial girl, like, the pretty girl tries to talk to her. She's like, oh, yeah, I use that app for my classes, too. And she just kind of, like, looks away, because she doesn't really know how to talk to people. Like, especially you. Jesus Christ, you're so fucking pretty. Why are you talking to me? And then, like, they slowly just... stuff happens. They slowly get closer, and suddenly they're, like, talking and stuff. There's, like, a whole moment in there where the pretty girl's like, hey, I get it. If you don't want to talk to me, it's cool. We don't got to be friends. We're just hanging out. So whatever. And then, like, she can't talk to her, but then later on, she, like, gets a little message on the, like, line app thing, and it's like, hey, it's not that I want to talk to you. I'm just, like, it's hard, okay? Like, and it's just, we're just talking about our feelings. Wouldn't it be nice if they talked, Roger? Mm-hmm. I always say that about these fucking rom-coms. You motherfuckers are in love, just talk about it and get there. You motherfuckers want to be friends. They talk about it and they get there.
They can't all be domestic girlfriend, Brandon.
It's shut the fuck up. It's very cute. There's a great moment in one episode where I actually took a screenshot of it. Let me just pull this up real quick. Not a screenshot, because it's hard to take screenshots of these anime apps on the phone. But this happened, and I was like, oh man, Roger's gonna love that. Please describe what you're looking at.
You know what? You two just made the list.
It is a anime girl looking very angry at somebody and saying, you just made the list. Roger loves him some Jericho.
Yeah, I do love me some Jericho.
So that's another moment, right? Is where that character is like the stereotypical kind of mean girl. And, like, she doesn't really like the new girl. She's kind of jealous that the new girl is very close to the hot guy. The hot guy is Loafer. And she's like, she likes him. She's kind of jealous. Like, why is he hanging out with her? She's not even, like, cool or pretty. And then you learn about why she feels that way and what's happening. That exact moment, there's these two guys who were like upperclassmen who were kind of being assholes. And then another upperclassman comes by, is like, hey, quit picking, they're freaking girls, man. Let them have the gym. Like, back off. And they're like, okay, fine. They walk away. And then Mean Girl, as they're walking away, she looks at them, you know, they got their sports shoes, their names are on their shoes so they don't get them mixed up. And she says, this guy, that guy, I've got your names. You motherfuckers are on the list. And then Skip, New Girl, she comes over and she's like, oh man, that sure was nice of what's his butt, right? To tell him to back off. And she's like, oh, what, do you know that guy? He's like, oh no, I got his name from his shoes. And she instantly has this moment. She's like, what the fuck? I was using that to plot revenge and you were looking at who to thank. Why the fuck am I like this? And then she's like, you're a good person. Why am I so mean? And they just like start becoming fucking friends. It's so goddamn cute. Everything about it's so fucking cute, Roger. I just love it. Skip and Loafer's very good. Yeah, there was a bit where you also find out like why Homegirl is like so jealous and shit of like this average fucking girl who she's not even pretty. Why is the hot guy like her? And then she like has these flashbacks where she's like, she didn't have to fucking work so hard to be accepted by people. And you see her when she was in elementary and she was a fat kid. She was getting made fun of and she worked so goddamn hard and denied herself all the stuff she likes to like form this persona so that people would actually like her. And Homegirl's like, no, I just got a good personality. Fuck you. It turns out you can just be nice sometimes. I don't know. The show's really cute. There's also like some stuff with like, so I don't know where this is going, but they do make a point in an episode of, so she moves to the big city and she's living with her aunt. Like she's from this small town. She moved to Tokyo. She's living with her aunt. They make a point of when she's on the train with her aunt, there's these two girls who like don't appear to be involved in the story in any way. They're just kind of watching them. And she's like, wait a minute. And it like zooms in on the aunt's hand, which is kind of big. And it zooms in on the aunt's throat, which has a little bump. And they're like, is that a guy? It's like, oh, trans aunt. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't done anything with that yet, but it's like, this is I don't know. It's just nice to have a normal, fun character who's like super supportive and just happens to be, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's going to come back or if that was just a like, hey, look what we did. So I don't know about that, but the show's just fucking cute, man. The show's just super cute.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I love it. It's my current favorite thing. If I could sit down and watch one new episode of literally anything right now, it would be Skip and Loafer. It's really fucking cute.
Skip and Loafer, huh?
Yeah, it's really cute, man. I think you'd like it a lot.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. I'll also say a couple of follow-ups on stuff I'm not watching anymore. Okay, so the Insomniacs After School show. These motherfuckers. So that first episode, super cute, you know. The whole thing is like the guy and the girl, seems like it's going to be a little romance thing. They both suffer from insomnia. Oh, it's like you know, health thing, mental illness thing, whatever. How's it going to handle that? What's the deal? And the whole thing is what they do is the way they sneak off and take a nap is they go up to the old abandoned, the school used to have an observatory, right? And they go up there and take a nap because it's been abandoned. There's like rumors that somebody killed himself in there. So they're like, everyone's afraid of the ghost. So no one bothers them. They can just go up there and take a nap. Okay. So it turns out the show set all that up and then was like, haha, psych. It's a hobby show. And the astronomy club's back. We're taking pictures of the night sky. Here's how you use the camera to get the good pictures of the night sky. It's like, you motherfuckers really fucking swerved me. All of that, I thought this was going to be a cute little romance drama. Turns out, nope, hobby show, got your ass. And I was like, okay, I'm good. That show's okay, but like, not what I signed up for, frankly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then the other one, so this, I didn't even watch another episode of this, but I saw a screenshot of it, and it made me laugh real hard, that, what's the fucking name of it? Allele no something. Hang on, let me pull it up so I get the name right.
Well, while you're doing that,
Kizuna no Allele, the one with the like VTubers who were doing stuff and blah blah blah. Like episode 2 or 3, they just had a bit where they were like, so NFTs are this thing, we're blah blah. And I'm like, no, this show's just shilling NFTs now. Oh no, you fucked up, and I'm out. I'm out forever. Fuck you. God damn it. These shows are trash. But yeah, I don't know. It's fine.
I did watch one more anime. I remember.
Oh, fuck,
Yeah,
what was
yeah.
it?
I watched a couple episodes of Rakuto's Bad Girls.
Did you really?
I sure did. Dude.
How'd you feel?
You know, I felt strange about it because A, I really want to like this show.
Yeah.
B, I really like a lot of the girls in this show.
Yeah.
I even kind of like our main dude a little bit.
A little bit.
But so many of the other characters, I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
B, their designs are fucking horrendous to look at.
Yeah.
I mean, it's stylized, and I do appreciate that. Like, it feels like this is somebody's style.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of times, like, when you get shots and stuff, especially with the guy, the bad boy with the two-tone hair or whatever, I like,
Yeah.
this looks like American fan art.
So my thing was like, the designs were like kind of whatever. It's when they move. It's the animation that like just, it looks like these shapes shouldn't be moving. Like it just weirded me out. So like if you watch, so this is obviously not the same, but there, I don't know if you've ever seen Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt. That's another show that has a really unique style, but also it looks good when it's moving and animated.
Yeah, but yeah, this feels like it's somebody that is. It feels like I don't want to say this in like a mean way.
Okay.
But it feels
But
like
you're gonna.
If no, I'm gonna do my best not to.
Be careful now. You got it. You got it.
It feels like the artist that made the show or whatever, and did this. It feels like it's like they have a passionate fan base, you know, but that might not fully merit the capabilities of their artistic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Like, you know, they can draw, but it's not
suited for this.
Yeah. It just, I don't know, man. A lot of it is just kind of downright like not good to look at.
Kind of.
And I mean, I like weird shit. I like practically pseudo bad animation, dude.
Yeah, you do.
Like I have a very soft spot in my, and that's why, you know, like I don't want to shit on this too hard because I don't hate this, but it's just like some frames, like ooh. That is not consistent with everything else.
Yeah, it's just off model and weird.
Yeah. And I mean like the sergeant, the colonel character, whatever. Dude, his design is so fucking ugly.
I can't believe you actually watched this fucking shit.
Yeah, man. Well, I
thought you'd watch Mashal if anything.
I really, dude. This show has a lot that I, you know, kind of think is funny. It's like kind of right up my street for an anime.
Yeah.
And when you described it, I was like, oh, I have to give this one a go. I still need to give Mashal a go because I want to, but But this one sounded like it was super right up the things that I like.
Yeah.
There's just some things that like I don't know that I can finish watching this.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you.
Even though I really do love the character design for the girls in there, especially the big main one.
Yeah, she's great.
I love her. She's awesome, but
she's got those big red lips.
Yeah, let's see.
I'm playing one on you, baby.
Yeah, I don't know that I can do this show. So
yeah, no, I get you. Yeah, I watched episode 1. I didn't watch any more of it. It was sitting in my queue for a long time, and then I was kind of like, okay, which of these am I actually watching and not? What am I gonna watch? What am I not gonna watch? And I ended up clearing it out.
Yeah.
No, it's something, all right.
In a you know, a season and more season, and I feel like this is just a trend now of, you know, seasons that are jam packed with loaded good stuff. This one just isn't gonna cut.
It's not.
Like if I didn't have a job or anything to worry about and I could just, you know, watch lots of anime, sure, I would burn through it, but
yeah, man.
But with restricted time,
it's not happening. Unfortunately, time is a resource. It is precious.
I really did want to like it, dude.
Yeah, no, I get you. Well, anything else you can think of?
Well, yeah, I can think of something. You said review your life, wanted you to ask me something, so I've been dying.
Okay, so my good buddy Trey, Review Your Life on YouTube. Shout out to Trey. We had a conversation. I'm going to ask you the question, and then I'm going to explain. I'm going to go through the conversation as it occurred with us.
Okay.
All right? So this has nothing to do with anime. Sorry, everybody. This is just a real dumb thing that happened, and Trey demands that I get your reaction. He wanted it on the show so he could hear it too, and he knows I'm not making shit up because I have a habit of proving this boy wrong constantly.
Okay.
So here we go. The question is, why is Tony Hawk famous?
Because he skateboards?
Okay, so
he did the Indy 900 before anybody else.
There you go. You heard it here, Trey. So what happened is we were having a conversation somehow about skateboarding. I don't remember. And I was like, something, Tony Hawk. And he says, Tony Hawk, I've never seen that guy do anything more than an ollie. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He invented the 900. He did 900 before anybody else. He's like, 900? Can anybody do a 900? I was like, what are you talking about? It was a whole thing. It was a whole fucking thing. This motherfucker played the Tony Hawk games, never played as Tony Hawk, just saw, oh, this is a special move I could have. Oh, it does the most points. Wonder why that is. Let me put it on all my characters. Never took a second thought.
Yeah.
Somehow watched. So he talks about fucking cartoons and shit. I know he's seen Rocket Power. He doesn't remember the episode of Rocket Power that was all about Otto being like, holy shit, I did a 900 and like, can't believe it. Tony Hawk's here, that kind of stuff. Looking like a weird melting fucking candy bar in that episode. Fuck that show.
I mean, he does kind of just look like that.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a whole fucking thing. It was a whole goddamn thing. And you heard it here, Trey. That motherfucker, I did not tell you shit about this before this.
No.
The only thing I mentioned was that, oh yeah, Trey had a question. I'll have to bring it up. That's all I told him, Trey. Fuck you, dude. Got your ass.
I did have two brothers that skated too for a long time.
There you go.
And they still dick around with skateboards.
Can I just say, we also asked one of the managers at our job, an older lady. I wouldn't say she's not an old lady. She's like mom age. I would say mom age. Right?
Yeah.
And we said, hey, what's Tony Hawk famous for? And she knew as much as he did. And that, you know what? It's not a great sign when you know just as much as the mom. All right, Trey? And I'm not going to let this go. I won't. I said I would. I said I wouldn't bring it up anymore. But now you got your evidence, baby boy.
and I do think Tony Hawk can do more than just the 900 and an ollie.
Yes. But like he was the guy. In fact, so we said that. He said that. He was he was like,
he is the X Games guy.
Like, he's the Birdman, bro. He literally, he said, anybody can do a 900. And I looked it up. I was like, hold up. Tony Hawk, second sentence on his fucking Wikipedia, first to do the 900. The 900 is a link. Let me click that. Here's a list of people who've done it. There's 12. 12 are on record as doing a 900, and 4 of those were off of a big air ramp, so they had to have extra juice.
Was one of them his child?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
There's a bunch of other people. Apparently there was footage of someone who was claimed to have done it before Tony Hawk, but if you look at the footage, it cuts off right before he lands and he doesn't land it right or something. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, point is, eat a dick, Trey. Sorry. Love you. I love you so much, bro, but also go fuck yourself. And I think that about does it.
Oh, God.
I think that about does it, unless you got anything else you want to talk about.
No, not really, dude. Not really at all. I'm ready to kind of pump on out of here. Maybe I'll try out that new Zelda and
play your little Zelda.
Yeah, give me a good 30 minutes and I'm gonna go to bed. My wife is gone for the night. She is out doing Mother's Day and birthday with her family.
Oh, that's sweet.
Not her birthday, but it's a family friend's birthday or whatever, and they all tie in very together, which is weird because my family is not at all like that, so it's always, weird.
And you're sitting here with your good buddy Brandon.
Yeah, I was just sitting here with my good buddy Brandon. I was here.
What if I just?
Thanks, buddy.
Stupid. For the listeners, I put my hand on his knee. All right. Well, let's bust on out of here, and then you can play a little game and get a little sleepy sleep. So thank you so much for listening, everybody. If you want to check us out and support us, there's a number of ways to do that. Of course, like and subscribe if you're on the YouTube channel Rapid Kick Media. A lot of good stuff on there. Check out some Let's Plays.
Now, when can I get the footage of Review Your Life doing the Indy 900?
I assure you it's coming, because apparently anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. Isn't that right, Trey? Ain't that right? Anyone. But if you want to send us footage of you doing an Indy 900, by all means, there's a number of ways you can do that. We have various social medias that we may or may not use in the description of this video, wherever it is, if it's on the YouTube or if it's on the podcast version. 5 stars, leave a comment. Thank you so much. But main way is, of course, on the Discord, which you can find the link to in the description. We got a bunch of people in there. Our good buddy Adam jumped in. Shout out. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Thank you so much for listening. We love you. Shout out to musicians. Thank you, Married with Sea Monsters, aka the Mary Janes, for use of our closing theme or opening theme, Paper Doll. You can find them on marriedwithseamonsters.bandcamp.com, and some of their music's on Spotify as well, but that one's only on marriedwithseamonsters.bandcamp.com. Shout out to Haas for the closing theme on the YouTube portion of the show. The buddy's good. Again, Haas is Thomas Tastes Better on Instagram and Dungeon Witch on YouTube. One more time, Thomas Tastes Better on Instagram, Dungeon Witch on YouTube. Thank you, Haas. And finally, a shout out to our good buddy, A Petty Theft. pretty good.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I was gonna see how long you'd go on.
I was trying to remember what the sound of when you do the special on Tony Hawk, what it was. It's like thrill.
It's like bam.
Yeah, brown.
Bam.
I wanted to put that in there, but
I definitely made that. I definitely brought that up when we were talking about. I was like, "What are you talking? You do the move, he does the spin, and it goes bam." Yes, thank you, Papetti Theft, for our closing theme on the podcast portion of the show. That song we're still calling Sweet Anime Dreams. We actually got that name from our good buddy, Magic the Gathering Judge Good Buddy, who also has a Twitch channel that I don't have in front of me. I believe it's Judge Jonathan?
yeah,
Something like
I
that.
think it's Judge John.
Judge John. I jumped into his thing for a little bit, watched him play the spooky
He
game.
puts on the hair.
Yeah. So he did put it on someone. So he's got one of those things where like you can pay like whatever bits or something and make him do stuff. It's like take your hands off the controller for 10 seconds, shit like that.
Yeah.
One of them's like put on the hair backwards. Like it's goofy. It's a lot of fun. Shout out, love you, bud. I was in there for a little bit and then my girlfriend came home with food and I was like, time to jump off of this. Sorry.
Food.
I was hungry.
Food.
It was pretty good. But yeah, shout out. And again, thank you, Papetti Theft. You can find Papetti Theft on Twitter and on SoundCloud at Papetti Theft. 2 P's at the beginning, 2 T's at the end. Papetti Theft. And that about does it. Thank you so much for listening. We're going to bust on out of here because we're both hot and sweaty and tired and the AC is off. And you know what? It ain't this cold season no more. So we got to get the
It's about to be
AC
rain
off.
season from what I understand.
Oh, fuck,
Not
dude.
that it didn't already rain a ton.
Ah, fuck, dude.
You know what? Just let as long as it's not too windy, man, and they won't mess up my tomato plant that's growing out there. I don't know if you noticed my big ass tomato plant.
Yeah, man.
But that son of a bitch is huge and it's got tomatoes all over it.
And you about to eat them bitches like them kids in the white.
Yeah.
Oh no, Roger's starting a tomato.
I'm growing me some jalapenos too.
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh,
Yeah.
I want to eat some jalapenos. Give me some jalapenos. Yeah. Stop it. Thank you so much for listening. From all of us here at the Good Buddies Anime Universe, I am your good buddy Brandon.
And I am your good buddy Roger. Wow.
Bam.
Wow.
Well.
Yeah. Well.
Stop it. You can't just keep doing the yeah.
It's a mashup remix.